Welcome back to Say No More Media, and Coach Prime has added Hall of Fame running back Marshall Faulk to the coaching staff. For those who don't know Marshall Faulk, let me give you a history lesson. Now, Marshall Faulk was the NFL 2000 season MVP, where he totaled 1,381 yards rushing and also had 1,048 yards receiving for 12 touchdowns. I'm going to run those stats again. In the year 2000, he had 1,381 rushing and 1,048 receiving. He was going crazy. He was a part of the greatest show on turf over there in St. Louis. Now, he is only one of three players who has had 10,000 total yards rushing and 5,000 yards receiving in the NFL, and he is the only player to have 12,000 yards rushing and 6,000 yards receiving. He was the second overall pick in the 1994 draft to the Colts, where he spent 5 seasons, and from there, he got traded over to the Rams, where he spent 8 seasons and signed the biggest contract in Rams history. He appeared in 2 Super Bowls. He won one, and you already know he was a part of the greatest show on turf. He was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2011 and the College Football Hall of Fame in 2017. You just had to be there. He was LaDainian Tomlinson before LaDainian Tomlinson. He was Christian McCaffrey before Christian McCaffrey. I'm talking about the ultimate dual threat running back. He used to put defenders on their skates, and he can also catch the ball out of the backfield, which made him virtually unstoppable. For a while, he was the greatest offensive weapon in the NFL. And adding him to Coach Prime and Warren Sapp and the rest of the NFL talent, he's only going to make the backfield better. Now, he will be coaching, as we know, some of the running backs returning. Isaiah Augusta, one of the running backs returning for the Colorado Buffaloes, looking to pick up where he left off last year, where he was doing his dance in the Big 12. You know, good size, good speed, could read the holes well, didn't go down at first contact. Somebody that Coach Prime and Coach Pat Shurmur really trusted in. So we look forward to him only making Isaiah Augusta better, as well as Michael Welch and the other returning running backs that we have in the Big 12. This back field is loaded with talent, and we look forward to seeing Isaiah Augusta run in the Big 12 and see how much Coach Prime and Coach Marshall Faulk helps him improve his stack. Having somebody like Marshall Faulk on your staff only makes you better. You go over to Dallin Hayden, the transfer from Ohio State, and I feel like he's going to benefit the most from Coach Marshall Faulk. They kind of have the similar frame, about 5'10" to, around 200. He runs very aggressively. He runs straight north and south, and I really feel like he's going to help this backfield. And last but not least, Charlie Offerdahl. This is Coach Prime's favorite right here. One of the guys who's earned a true scholarship. He's been one of the original Buffs that are still standing here. He was a walk-on for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes, a part of that inherited team that Coach Prime inherited. And I feel like Marshall Faulk will also be able to help this young man develop into his full capabilities. When you have somebody like Marshall Faulk coming over with all that NFL experience, how could you not get better? And somebody like Charlie, he has great speed, great elusiveness, and he's going to get touches this year. Don't be surprised if Charlie isn't the first person to open up the season. That's how much Coach Prime believes in Charlie Offerdahl. As you can see, he earned a scholarship during the season. He's going to be one of the running backs, as well as Michael Welch. We got Hood in the backfield as well. So Colorado is stacked in the backfield. We look forward to what Marshall Faulk's bringing. And of always, Coach Prime is continuing to stack up on the coaching staff with Hall of Famers, and it's only increased the wins. They went 9-4 last year, going to the bowl game, and we're looking for them to dominate the Big 12 this year. So like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how you feel about Coach Marshall Faulk being a part of the Colorado Buffalo staff. As always, as Coach Prime say, we coming. Pause. That was crazy.